explode away. Oh, hi. There you are. Okay. Yeah, hi. Right. Let's just try and solve the puzzle regularly first. Let's let me back there, so... I can fling over this wall somehow. That would work. Right, you are right there. We have receptacles, we have a laser, we have you. And you need to be there, otherwise things lock. Why is there a red receptacle there? Spoing. That's very straightforward. However... Star is going to be trickier. And that. Gotta be on the lookout for any red lasers I can beam out then. There's no lasers in there. I don't think there are any lasers in here. No. So it must be over here. Eagle's nest. Still not seeing any red beams. I can bring the boxes all the way around the edge. And I can't go that way. Where does that end up? Flies right over, but also momentarily blocks the beam. Why have I been given two of these? Getting back there is time-consuming. There'll be something I can do with the second box. But what? Do anything helpful. Let's both end up in exactly the same spot. You can detach the fan. Don't really know what good that's going to do me, honestly. This is the first one where I'm kind of stumped, just because there's so little to interact with. I've got 2 boxes. I've got a beam, which I can momentarily break. What does this even do?
The counsel of my blessed messengers must be earned.
As of yet, not much. I might be stumped by this one. I might have to come back later. Stack these like stairs. It won't let me cheat. Well, dunno. Where do I get red from? That red beam over there, isn't there? But I don't think I can manipulate it anyhow. Well, maybe. I can... Can't quite hit that. You need to hit that or that. Furious. Okay, from over there, I can just about. Then I need a line of sight. If it can make a connection. So I don't think anything around here is gonna work. I'm gonna need to move you, probably. That's close. Let's get a little more here. Ah! Don't have to maintain the connection. That is good enough. There's nothing to help me with this, though. The name of the puzzle doesn't really give me much of a hint. Eagle's nest. What if? We know what this is gonna do. I can just about. And now I can, I just did. Hop. Hop. Fine, what if I just try that? Not a whole lot. They both tumble off together. How did I manage to do this the first time? Like that. Aha! Yoink. I have absolutely no idea whether or not that was cheese, because that seemed tricky to get the physics engine to cooperate and pull off. But it is done. Three down. Okay. 1, 2, and 3 done. You there. Play button. Oh, yep, there are markings for that. Definitely need you then. That can go here. That can go not there, because that won't fit. That can go there, though. But then that leaves you in an awkward place, so... I could also do that. That might be better. But no. No. Aha! Yes. Ah. It's a thing with buttons. Lovely. Puzzle set number 4.
You may wonder why I have created these labyrinths for you. Why you can reach eternity only through struggle. But have faith, for these trials serve the betterment of your kind.
2 stars. Knew it was the truth. Now I tell you of the many perils you will face in your journey through the duat. Listen well, for the challenges that lie before you are great, and if you do not prove yourself worthy, you may never reach the eternal reed fields of Osiris, and you may be lost forever. From the second death there is no awakening. The scribe brought forth a great papyrus and carefully unfolded it before the dying man, and the dying man beheld that it was a map of the duat, showing the many paths that led to the Tower of Anubis, where his heart was to be weighed. On each of the many paths which threaded through the duat, like the infinite threads woven by Neath, there were marked the dangers that a traveller must face. Also, there were the great walls of iron that none but the gods could cross, and the gates of purest light, and so the traveller could not avoid the trials that had been decreed, and could only proceed towards the tower by proving his worth, thus earning the key to each sacred gate. Doesn't that sound similar to my own current situation? Man, you know what really freaks me out? What? The human body decomposes quite quickly, so all the information stored in chemicals in our brains will be gone really quickly. Dude, but computers and books last a long time, so all our messages, our ideas, our books, it'll all be out there. Our porn. Even being transmitted through space. Yeah, porn too, I guess. Will all be gone, but the works of Aristotle will still exist. So will Star Trek, Firefly, Babylon 5, Lord of the Rings, Blade Runner, Planetron 6, Shakespeare, Byron, hell, even video games. Sunset Overdrive 3? Seattle something? Dutch something Cascade, the something of something mountain? WTF, dude. Yeah, imagine if aliens find those. Archive continues to grow. Attempting to maintain a semblance of order is as difficult as expected. Lost 7 people this week. Statistically speaking, trend should increase. Must focus on realistic goals. Too little time to grieve. Yeah, not some sudden catastrophe then. Definitely sounds some more like some kind of plague. Frogs are people too. Yeah, you've said that before. Big old pyramid. Big old sphinx. Wrap around the corner. Some of these challenges must be designed with cooperation in mind, but I'm the only one here. Well, no way that's gonna happen. Record. Play. Okay, I see. But I can only record once, I can't replay back again a second time. Fine. Let's just wait here for a little while then. That should be long enough. Well. Isn't that something? Oh look, another puzzle, and another voice telling me I'm special, and another broken down computer with fragments of nothing. This world is a bad joke, perpetuated by a cruel god too dumb to hit the off switch. Just a play button, self-help tutorial. And again. Do 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 do. Simple enough. Just some tutorializing. Though this could potentially get very tricky very quick. Double plate. Well, this isn't too tricky. Stand there, wait. Stand here, wait. What happens if I start it and then attempt to walk through here? It stops automatically. Okay, recorder and cube. Redundant power supply. Well. Need to wait on the button just a tad longer. Doopy 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 doo. Yoink. Sit there, but that doesn't do a whole lot. Blocking a beam isn't going to do me any good because there are two of them. Do anything. Well, let's find out more properly. Can I just jump up and down here for a fair bit of time? It's not even disrupting the beam. That is, though, standing here. There we go, it's down. Whoop! Haha! No sign of either of the stars yet. Epitaph Child Program! Codename at terminated here. Fatal flaw in serious firmware. Final memory dump. Life's short. Progeny programs. Dog.
DNA is information transmitted across time. The living and the dead are part of the same chain, bound together by chemistry. That's true of all species. But humanity has taken this bond further. Thanks to technology, we have access to the thoughts and ideas of people whose physical bodies are long gone. Like you listening to me now. Even though I'm definitely dead at this point, you're part of that chain. You have the capacity to remember.
Look at the sheer scale of that pyramid to think anybody could have built such things. The burning heart always looks to the highest peak. Looks like we're done with the recording for now. A box up high.
What is this? I shall not allow the corruption of my garden. Be gone!
Huh. Somebody installed the wrong walls. I can easily do that. Need something, anything else to get through there, though. I could do that. Hello, you. Well, this'll do for getting me access to this stuff. What does this do? Activates this fan. That and that. And that. Does this work? Not really, because it just pulls the connector off of the fan. I think I need the box as well then. Which, well... take this away for the time being. And now I have it. With me, box. Goes there. Just plop you here. Should be fine, right? Well, yeah, should definitely be fine. Box through. I need the box end of the connector. But I also need to leave that there. One thing at a time. You there, you through. So you there. Connect that, that. Oh, and just that maybe. But if I move this, it's going to lose the connection. Which is no good. Well, I don't even need to connect that right now. I just need that up there. And then I can connect it from this side. It's fine. No problem. I'm gonna connect it up before it even needs connecting up, because I can connect it up after I've done the thing, and the thing is the thing, and the thing is fine. Where are the stars then? Because there's supposed to be two of them, and I've seen neither. I wondered if that was the case. What do I do with it? Red beam? No, it's sending me down a blue beam. Huh. Well, that could have potentially skipped me a little bit of puzzle. The right angle red laser. Mine. There's a fan back there. Curious. Okay, that is... again, barely able to open in time, but it can. That, though, unlikely. It seems mistakes are easily forgiven here. I thought I had surely died, yet here I am, reset, rebooted, reborn. I would check all these challenges in you. Epitaph, codename Samsara, terminated here. Program failed to pass random memory test. Final memory dump being torn limb by machines for the rest of eternity becomes less and less appealing to me. Fortunately programmed Samsara v 72.3 series. What should I do with this cube? Block you. Yes, these are totally fine. It's enough to open the next floor of the tower. What do I do with you, then? I'm seeing any random blue receptacles anyway. I also refuse to believe that there's absolutely nothing related to the massive Sphinx. It's already given me a riddle, I suppose. Laser captures over here. Or here. Are there any in any of these? Not there. Oh, way back over here, but then... Oh, impossibly far away. 2 stars. I haven't seen either of them. There's no way I'm finding all of these. Not a chance. I think I only need 10 of them though, at least for the first star-related gate. I could probably do that, just about. Sure, I could stick around here, set my hopes on eternal life, on righting every wrong, but the closest I'll ever get are these words on the wall before you. Clueless. Alright. Well, let's just move on. After seeing what words of wisdom the terminal have for me today, at least. Beep boop. Hey, you're back. Good. I've been thinking about how I can help you. In light of everything you've said, I'm certain someone has to. What I've decided is that you've convinced me consciousness is a contradictory concept and is therefore not real. What do you think? I don't, apparently. Very droll. What this conclusion means is that the certification program you undertook has been rendered obsolete. We can't test for something that doesn't exist. Therefore, you, along with quite a lot of other things, have been recategorized as a person. Your profile can thus be updated with administrator privileges. No doubt you'll be off doing administrator things soon enough, so I wonder if, before I let you go, you'll do me one favour. I have a final question for you. Why are you doing all this? What's the point? Now, you say that, but if you're serious about it, then you can't cling to your every belief forever, as you seem so intent on doing. When everything seems impossible, something's got to give. I only have one last request. Will you come back and speak to me sometime? No doubt I'll have to. Okay, I sense you're eager to get going. Let's do this. Updating certification program parameters. Regenerating user profiles. Your user profile has been regenerated. Loading user.prof. Displaying overview. Congratulations, your account has been updated. All conflicts have been resolved by the administrator. You are a person, you are perfect just the way you are. You are everything you can be already. You do not have to pretend you're anything else. You're the same as everyone else, but you're all unique. Administrator status. Hooray! Hello, Administrator. I think you'd like assistance accessing the communications portal. I see you have a number of pending communications. I'll take a look at it right now. Hey! Message received as string. Hello. Hi. Who are you? Don't know exactly. Woke up here. Don't remember. Who are you? Same. I understand. Pending error. Pending error. Again soon. Network connection lost. You receive a notification when the connection has been re-established. Terminating support session. Well, now we have somebody else. Maybe somebody else. If they are, in fact, a person. Whatever a person even is. Five.
You have solved many of the mysteries of this land. The road before you is still long and many gates remain closed. But take comfort in your accomplishment and in your creator's pride.
One star. Yes, beep beep beep. Yes, yes. You're very keen to have me type words. Osiris 7. Tell me of the fearsome demons of the Duat, the dying man said to the wise scribe. Though their terrible forms are loathsome to behold, they are not evil, for they are the servants of the gods. Truly, they are the blessed doorkeepers and guardians of the holy paths. Their charge is to judge whether we are worthy to pass the gates that lead to Aru, and so they challenge us with riddles or in combat. Is this true of all the beings that live in the Duat? Some say that it is not so. They are ancient gods whose names have been forgotten, and spirits of darkness whose name none have ever known, and that these must be avoided at all costs. But others say that these too serve a greater purpose in ways that Osiris has not revealed to us. And what of the hidden paths that are taken by blank when the blank does the blank with the blank? Coming soon, your son, in HD. Hi Mom, I promise I'll be home soon. Maybe a couple of weeks. I know. But what we're doing here is important and the team needs my help. I'm not going to wait until it's too late, I promise, but there's so much we have to set up, so much that is to work for a very, very long time. Besides, I've always wanted to work on one of these supercomputers, and believe me, EL is pretty much the best there is. And the team, Mom, it's like I'm working with rock stars and mad geniuses. Except nobody's heard of them outside of science journals, of course, but Dad would totally be geeking out if he knew. Maybe I can tell him about it soon, huh? Love, Rob. Coming soon, in 3D. Thanks to Project Z. What is the point of being alive? I know, it's an old question and not one that's easy to answer, but I mean, if you're reading this, you are alive. And someday you'll stop being alive. Both of these facts are incontrovertible. So what about it then? Don't you wonder? Do you just want to go from not existing to not existing again without ever considering why? You, right now, as you sit here reading this, where do you exist? What is the purpose of your life? Do you have one? Should you have one? Is it better to have a purpose or not? When you approach death, will you feel that your life had meaning? If so, why? If not, why not? What defines whether a life was good or not? It might seem abstract right now, but that moment just before death will come. It is inevitable. If you don't ask yourself those questions, how will you face that moment? Be-doo, be-doo. Hi. Obelisk. Dock.
In the beginning were the words. In the beginning were the words.
Okay, so I can't go down there. Fine. Well, the moon is much further away now. Maybe. Perspective is relative. The signpost fell apart. This seems like a configuration of walls which could contain a puzzle, but doesn't. Maybe there was a puzzle here once. Seemingly no more. How do I get to you up there? With the aid of that, probably. Red shapes, loads of red shapes. Okay, I need a laser and I need a fan. Slightly elevated sigil. Here's a fan. Here's a connector, which I will immediately use to grab this cube. There's no point in starting the fan yet. Okay, and that is a long way around to get to there, so I'm going to need some elevation, probably. And another one. Hello. Sudden seam in the wall. Right, well. Connect that to that. If I do that and that, is this gonna work? No. But that is fine. Because I can do that. Don't need to do that. Connect that. Now that's in a self-sustaining loop. We have that. And that's enough greens to unlock Block C. It also puts that in a possibly useful position. Maybe? If I go back this way... Perhaps not quite. Well, just in case, I'm gonna put this here. Check under these bridges. A neat place to put a fan would be hidden under one of these little wooden bridges. Nothing back here. Oh, yeah. There's a QR code. The voice keeps saying this world is a garden, but all I see is a desert full of ruins. Can't it be both? Oh, hi. More reading. Not what I was looking for. A lot more reading. Oh, it's the Bronston brain. Men ought to know that from nothing else but the brain come joys, delights, laughter and sports, and sorrows, griefs, despondency and lamentations, and by this, in an especial manner, we acquire wisdom and knowledge, and see and hear and know what are foul and what are fair, what are bad and what are good, and what are sweet and what unsavoury. Some we discriminate by habit, and some we perceive by their utility. By this we distinguish objects of relish and disrelish according to the seasons, and the same things do not always please us. And by the same organ we become mad and delirious, and fears and terrors assault us, some by night and some by day, and dreams and untimely wanderings, and cares that are not suitable, and ignorance of present circumstances, destitute and unskilfulness. That's a lot of words, isn't it? Chesterton brain. The human brain is a machine for coming to conclusions. If it cannot come to conclusions, it is rusty. When we hear of a man too clever to believe, we are hearing of something having almost the character of a contradiction in terms. It is like hearing of a nail that was too good to hold down a carpet, or a bolt that was too strong to keep a door shut. Man can hardly be defined, after the fashion of Carlyle, as an animal who makes tools. Ants and beavers and many other animals make tools in the sense that they make an apparatus. Man can be defined as an animal that makes dogmas. As he piles doctrine on doctrine and conclusion on conclusion in the formation of some tremendous scheme of philosophy and religion, he is, in the only legitimate sense of which the expression is capable, becoming more and more human. When he drops one doctrine after another in a refined skepticism, when he declines to tie himself down to a system, when he says that he has outgrown definitions, when he says that he disbelieves in finality, when, in his own imagination, he sits as God, holding no form of creed but contemplating all, then he is by that very process sinking slowly backwards into the vagueness of the vagrant animals and the unconsciousness of the grass. Trees have no dogmas. Turnips are singularly broad-minded. That's a lot more words. The human brain is a product of the development of matter and at the same time is an instrument for the cognition of this matter. Gradually it adjusts itself to its function, tries to overcome its limitations, creates new scientific methods, imagines ever more complex and exact instruments, checks its work again and yet again, step by step penetrates into previously unknown depths, changes our perception of matter, without, though, ever breaking away from the basis of all that exists. Psychological history. Volunteer suffered a blood clot during infancy which resulted in left hemisphere stroke. Expected result. In normal adults, the left hemisphere is used for language and other cognitive functions. Extensive damage to this part of the brain usually results in severe cognitive deficiencies. Observed result. Volunteer is now 17 years old and displays only very subtle cognitive deficiency. MRIs indicate little to no activities in the left hemisphere, suggesting its usual functions have been taken on by neuron sets in the right. Volunteer's age at the time of the stroke may have helped the brain to adapt. Well, that was a whole lot of words. I'm not certain whether or not there was a whole lot of meaning. There's a bomb or something in there, or a gun.
At the beginning were the words.
Well, can't go that way. A lot of sunken ruins. Just look at this view. There may be a lot like that I don't understand, but I know this is beautiful. It's fairly pretty, I suppose. Well. run around a lot, but no further to figuring this out. I've been running this gauntlet for generations, trying to find the right answers. I am fast coming to the conclusion that there are none.